Okay, so we are now moving on towards the next practical, which is practical number 2A of your AKUEB curriculum. So let's open it. You already know how to download that file from Google Classroom. So we are going to download that file and then we are going to open it from the downloads folder. Now there are some instructions over there. Let's read the instructions after enabling the editing. And now the instruction says that we are going to learn to apply the basic HTML text formatting tags. So heading, bold, italic, underline, strikeout, superscript, subscript, these are all the tags we are going to just uncover in this practical. So for the starters, we are just told to create a new subfolder. So we have already done that. So we have created the folder HTML in the class and practical. So what we are going to do is we are going to create two folders, which is practical number 1 and then practical number 2. So let me show you how. This is how I've just created practical number 1 folder, in which I'll be having my practical Word file and both the HTML file as well. And then I'm going to create a new folder named as practical number 2, so that it's well arranged in that particular subfolder of HTML. So practical number 2 is over here like this, practical 2. Now you can see that there are two folders. What we are going to do is we are going to open this folder, and now we are going to create a HTML file over here. So type the text below and appropriate. Okay, so this is the text we are going to type. Just let me zoom it a bit then, so that you can see it properly. So this is the text we are going to type. Remember kids, this is actually the text which is given in the picture format. We cannot just copy and paste it, so we have to type. We have no other option. And in the board practicals, you are told to write from a given printout. So you cannot just have a shortcut over there. So we are bound to write. We are bound to type it. So we are bound to type it. There is no other way. So to save time, I've already typed it for you, so that the video is not long enough and you can see it easily. So I've already typed it. So you also have to type it. So first of all, we have to give the basic tags over there, and I've also done that as well. So these are the basic tags. What we are going to do is we are going to give the title of practical 2. Practical 2. Okay. So first of all, your name. Then your class, and then finally your section, and then the title of that particular practical. So then what we are going to do is the first thing we are going to say is it's written that apply heading to center and underline tag on the first line. So this is the first line, if you can see that. So this is the first line, and we have to apply these 3 tags over there. So I've already typed that first line, so that I don't have to wait and I don't have to just type it again. So just cut it and then paste it over there. It's easy for me, it's convenient for me. So just paste it over there. So these 3 tags over there. First, heading 2, which means H2, starting from here and then ending right there. Okay, and then we have the center tag as well. So we are going to type center over here, CENTER. CENTRE is the British spelling, which is not going to be followed. We are going to write it CENTER, and then we are going to end it over here. Finally, the last tag is underline tag, which is basically U, and then we are going to end it over here. Just note how the pattern of the opening and closing of tags are. So basically the ones with the slash sign are basically closing tags. So you can see that these are the closing tags and these are the opening tags. So these are the opening tags. So if you can see the pattern, the more at the first position a tag is, the closing tag is the last position. The more the last position, the closing tag will have. And then in the middle one you can see there's center, it's closing in the second last. And then thirdly we have U tag, which is underline tag, and it is closed at third last place. So it's basically in reverse order. The more you can say late a tag opens, the more quickly it closes over there. So this is how we are going to put the tags. Then we have the next instruction as apply italic tag to the second line. So this line, which is most usually used language to write the web pages. So this is the second line, and we are going to write the second line over here. I'm just going to copy it from the text I've already written. So I'm going to just cut it and then copy it over here. We are told to make it italic. So how do we make it italic? First of all, the italic tag is I, and then the closing tag is over here. There you go. This is how we are going to just write over here. If we just save it like this, we are going to save it in practical number 2 folder in local disk D, class 9 practical, HTML practical number 2, and then .html at the end, and then all files. Hit save, and then you will have the file over there. You can see the file over there like this. So if you just look at it, if you open it, you will see the text being placed over here. So this is how you are going to make it step by step. So now the next instruction is apply bold strikeout at the third line. So there's a third line, and we can see that there are some tags over there of bold and strikeout. Strikeout being to the end. So this word "and" will have the strikeout, which means it's written and then striked out like this. Let me show you like this. So just copy it from there, from the HTML file. Like that. Just cut it and then paste it over there. I'm just gonna put a BR tag so that we have a break, the line break over there, so that the lines are actually given a break. There's an enter key pressed. It's starting from a new line. So we are going to put a BR tag over there. So BR tag is basically not having any closing tag, just to be sure, just to be you can say specific over here. So BR tag doesn't have any closing tag. So let me see where to put the bold tag. So HTML is bolded, web browser is bolded. So these two things will be having bold tags around them. So let me just open my file and then HTML. The bold tag is B basically. You can also write B and you can also write strong. Both are same. So which means you use HTML too. Okay. Which means you use HTML. I have placed it wrongly. So the bold tag is B, which is to be placed over here. The second HTML word like this, and this "and" will be dealt afterwards. So this is web browser. So web browser is also bolded. You can also write strong. They will give the same result. Let me just type strong over here so that you can see the difference. It's basically the same. Strong over here and then strong over here. Save, and then you can see the output over here. If I just refresh it like this, you can see HTML is bold and web browser is also bold. But we have to just strike this "and." So how do we strike it? So there are two tags again. There are two tags to strike. One tag is S, the strikeout tag. and the other one being the entire word strike. You can put any word you like to. I will just show the output of the both. They are basically the same. So if I just open it and then reload it, and if you just zoom it a bit, you will see that and will have a strike on it. It's a line which is cutting the and word. So if I just remove the strike and just put S over there and just save and then open it and just reload it, you will see the same output, that and is strike down. So basically they are both the same. You can use any one of them. So if there is any MCQ in the theory part, you can also deal with it. So then we have the second instruction as apply the italic tag. Okay, we have done it as well, bold and strike out. Now fourthly, we are told that apply the subscript and superscript tag in the fourth line. So what is subscript and what is superscript? Now subscript is basically you can say when you are writing a power, x to the power 4, the 4 is basically in superscript. But if you are writing for example H2O, that 2 is basically in subscript. So let me just show you one thing. If I just copy the line, the last line we are told to, and then we are basically copying it over here after the BR tag, of course. Okay, hit save. If you just open the file like this and then reload, you can see the formulas like this, 2 to the power 2. This is not a power, so we have to put a tag over there. What tag? It's basically superscript tag. How to put that? Let me show you. Just close this file and don't save, and then we are working on this file right now. So the superscript tag is basically SUP and then closed, and basically 2 is in the superscript only, so we are going to write SUP and close it over there. So only 2 is in the superscript, and if we just save it and then reload, you will see that here it's perfectly fine over there right now. It's basically in power. Same way we have to put this 2 in the subscript. Now in the subscript the tag will be SUB. So we are just writing this like this. Save, reload. You can see that it's in perfectly correct form right now. So this is how you are going to perform the next practical number 2, and back to the 100%. Okay, this is the zoom we are going to get. So this is how you are going to perform the practical. Take the screenshot from the snipping tool. You already know how to do that. So this is how we are going to take the screenshot, and then copy it. Where to paste it? You have to paste it over here, down below, over here, and then we have to also paste the source code. So just copy this entire code, close this, Control V, and you can see the pasted code over here. You already know how to paste it from here as well, so there's not just keep it simple with yourself. This is how we are going to save the file as well, and then lastly we can just cut and paste the file in our folder, so that it's easy and convenient for us to find it later on for the print. So just cut it and paste it in the folder of class 9 practical HTML and then practical number 2. Here you can paste the practical 2A file. So there's how you are going to perform it. Thank you class. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.